It's a tense time for college students who rely on federal Stafford loans, wondering if Congress will prevent their interest rate from doubling July 1st. Today, John Keller spoke exclusively with Senator Elizabeth Warren, who wants to do much more than just keep the rates steady. So what's her plan, John?
Paula, it's called the Bank on Students Loan Fairness Act, Senator Warren's first major bill. And it would let new recipients of those federal Stafford loans get the same rock-bottom interest rate that the Federal Reserve charges many banks. Good politics, no doubt, but is it a policy with a future?
Right now, students are being crushed by loans. Those kids who've got that kind of loan debt can't grow up, go out, take jobs, manage that loan debt, and still buy homes, buy cars.
It's a very real economic problem with a very sympathetic face. But the rate cut Warren is proposing comes with a multi-billion-dollar price tag in lost federal revenues.
The plan is to give the students the same deal we're giving the big banks.
Many lenders irresponsibly gave loans to eager borrowers hoping for a better life, but unequipped to pay them back. And with experts now comparing the education loan explosion to the recession-sparking housing bubble, we wondered, has there also been irresponsible borrowing by students and their families? And if so, what do you propose to do about it?
This is money that kids have borrowed in order to go to school, and money that they need to be able to go to school. I want to be clear. This is not about money that they went off and, went to the mall and hooped off this money.
Warren's bill would only cut rates for 1 year, buying time, she says, to find a long-term solution.
What's the driving factor of education? Driving factor is administrative costs and salaries.
But in their race last year, Scott Brown claimed a real answer requires more fiscal accountability from academia. Now that you're out of academia and down in Washington, do you think that needs to be looked at as part of a comprehensive fix?
I'm willing to look at all of it, John. I really am.
Now, if you or your student relies on a Stafford loan, there's a good chance Congress will act at the last minute, as they often do, to keep those interest rates down for another year. And even if Senator Warren's plan did pass the Senate, it would almost surely die in the GOP-controlled House. So, Paula and Jonathan, is this posturing? Well, sort of, but you know what? She's doing exactly what she said she was going to do when she ran last year. Go down there, stir the pot, be a gadfly, afflict the comfortable.
That is such an issue that is a hot-button issue with so many families. Those who are paying full freight, I mean, they're going broke now. And the folks who are paying those exorbitant, fees later, they're going broke later.
And not to mention people that are carrying private loans. It's a huge economic issue. It deserves a serious, sustained policy response, and we'll see what happens.
And terrible to have people asking if college is worth it anymore at these prices.
Yeah, it is.
All right, John, thank you.
Thanks.